Shrimpchu. This is a sim build. So I came to this build with a specific idea, a plan or two, and I mean, I used one of the ideas I planned, and then the build kind of ran away from me, just a teeny tiny little bit. Because I was going to make a house that had different rooms inspired by, like, different rooms in movies and stuff, and maybe one YouTuber video background / their, like, living room kitchen area. Yeah, so the living room kitchen area is, I'd say heavily inspired, but it basically is as close as you're probably going to get in The Sims without custom content. This is Carrie Fleischer's kitchen, basically. I've been staring at that beautiful velvet blue sofa and, like, staring at the background like, oh cool, there's a table and chairs right beside, like, a bunch of island counters with little stools. I'm like, that's cool. It's like a nice little openy living kitchen area. I want to build that in The Sims. So I finally did. And I was like, I'm going to make a house. It's going to have other features. Like, I want to use bedrooms from another place and all, which I'm just going to, you know, for suspense, you should totally subscribe and check that out when that happens. But it's okay, because I also have a kitchen idea from a movie that I can use when I get to that build. So instead, this became a family room. No, this is a house. It's not just one room. It's a family house, very focused on creativity. Nothing else in the house is based on anything. I just went for it. There is a whole room dedicated to all your various crafting and creating, and then there's all the bedrooms upstairs. If I remember correctly, it's like a kid/toddler room and a teen room, but it's like kind of trying to make it vague enough so it doesn't, you know. Sometimes I like to go like, yes, this is the personality of the sim that lives here. This I'm kind of like, okay, there's a little bit of a like coherent style, but it's nothing overbearing that you couldn't just, you know, let your sim move in and maybe they redecorate a little bit, but it shouldn't feel too much like they're in someone else's room, you know? Does that make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. I don't know. Listen, guys, I know this isn't going to come out until quite a bit into August, if not later, because I'm not quite sure how far my builds are scheduled. But I'm recording this voiceover in early July, and I'm still in the, oh yeah, right, being back to work is a thing, train. Which is fine, you know, it's nice to see coworkers and whatnot, but there's also like, yes, that's where all my energy goes to normally. Right, got it. Which may or may not be heavily influenced by the fact that I just can't actually have a functional sleep pattern? I don't know. I'm one of those people, what's the term for it? Like, oh, there's a term that's like, no, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I checked. It's revenge bedtime procrastination. I keep seeing posts about it, and I'm like, yes, that's a thing. It's literally where, like, your time isn't yours during the day, you stay up late at night to regain some sense of freedom, and that's basically my life story. Had to go to school, gonna stay up late to watch things, do things, and woo. Have to go to work, gonna stay up late to, like, watch things and do things and woo, but now it's a little bit more productive because I'm like, hi, I have goals outside of the day job. Goals, pipe dreams, it doesn't matter. What does matter is I get it done. Wherever it leads, who knows? Probably to a increased sim addiction, let's be real. That's where it's leading. But yeah, so chill rooms. Like I said, that's like kids, I know I said kids, toddlers, but like you switch out that bed with a toddler bed, it's a kid-toddler room, you know? It's nice and cushiony, pillow, sounds like a cozy kids vibe. I'm just going through all the rooms. I'm doing that thing where I can't just work on one room. I have to keep going back and forth everywhere, which, yeah, okay. I know I keep pointing this out. I'm convinced I used to, you know, actually finish a room and then go to the next room and come back with, you know, okay, a slight, like, okay, maybe I came across a cool clutter item whilst in one room, and I go set it in the other room, and I wait. But now it's like so much more back and forth. I'm like, oh, rugs, oh this, oh that. Both perfectly valid ways to build. I'm just, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty spacious room. I keep calling this house a room. Hi guys, this isn't a house. It's one room. It's one room that happens to look like multiple rooms. What is a house but one giant room filled with mini rooms? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But yeah. Entrance hallway to the right is a beautiful, beautiful crafty room that has not been completed yet. The kitchen, dining, living room area. A little bathroom behind well, not quite behind the stairs, but back there. And a nice 3 bedrooms upstairs. It's a pet-friendly family home. Because we love those in The Sims. I know maybe not everyone is, woo pets, but every series in Sims, I'm like, it doesn't quite feel like home until there's a little pet running around. It also means I get to live vicariously through the Sims, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm a pet person. It's kind of like how, when you're not a baby person and you're like, yeah, you can hand back the, friend's kid or your, nibblings. But, yeah, I think I might be like that with pets, too. I'm like, yeah, cute dog, wonderful cat, love them. But you can deal with their poop. Oh yeah, I built a little greenhouse. Because I keep meaning to, build more greenhouses. Now we have glass roofs, and I kind of just keep forgetting. But I was like, this is a creative household. I bet they, totally do a bunch of gardening. They should have a greenhouse so that's, maximized gardening all the time. All the time. So, they have the kids play stuff, a little pool, swings. I'm starting to wonder if this build slightly inspired my pool build. There's a sunbathing area, there's a picnic area. It's just a well-rounded family home. I don't know. I'm not a home expert. I just go, gee, would my Sims could my Sims potentially do this? Might it inspire me to give my Sims more free time outside of pursuing their skills and hobbies? Also, I do love the swatch of that dresser up in the teens room, because I always think it looks so cool. They've painted it themselves. It's an artist Sim. They're just yeah, I painted this myself. Be beautiful. I'm quite fitting in a creative household. It's just yeah, maybe they did paint their own furniture. Heck, maybe they crafted all the furniture as well. Which, the woodworking table is believable for everything that's made out of wood. Everything else, well, maybe not. Maybe not. You have a beehive right there by the back door, just tucked away there, so it's the bees are just chilling in the corner. The bees have a good view of the greenhouse. I'm hoping they like that. Also, you may have picked up this house totally ended up with the blue and white color scheme. I kind of figured I'd end up with the blue color scheme after doing the living room, because I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then I was just like, oh, okay, the white is strong, so we'll roll with that. We will roll with that. I'm trying to remember if I put the candle making thing in. I don't actually think I did. It's more just painting and music and flower arranging and gardening. And there's space. You can put in basically any of the items. If you're hey, my Sim isn't a painter, but they're a baker, you could take out the painting easels and put in the delightfully not huge at all baking machine. This reminds me, you remember back in Sims, I know Sims 2, did Sims 3 have it? I think Sims 3 had it as well. I no longer remember. But the kids baking oven, and they could actually use it and actually bake a few things. Yeah, if you ever miss that. Everyone just slowly raises their hand. So that's something I think about a lot, but sometimes I think, gee, the things my slightly older Sims could do, that it would be real neat if the kid Sims could have a little kid version to do, is usually quite often the case. But oh well. it is what it is, and maybe it'll appear in the game one day. Who knows? I mean, there was probably a time we never thought we'd get toddlers. There was probably a time we never thought we'd get ladders. So, you know, I'm sure spiral staircases, bunk beds, and maybe even a kid's oven could be in our future. Who knows? Me deciding between 5 billion shades of blue. Ba-bum-ba-dum-bum. I don't remember what the outside of this... I don't remember my landscaping. Oh, just don't mind me. My memory isn't entirely... is not entirely here. But I hope you're all having a wonderful summer, and I'm recording this at least a month in advance, so if the world has just went kaboom since then, I'm sorry. But hey, if it hasn't, we got that going for us. Also, I forgot about my gnomes. I got very excited because I was like, oh no, I have this random space here because I've done the little awkward window seat thing. I was like, what do I do? And I was like, I can place ornaments and I can make it look like an intentional, architectural, fancy, little quirky extra, but not that quirky. Just some gnomes chilling on your roof with a little bit of fencing. It's like, yeah, we'll roll with this. And it's just some simple pathing up to like little birdhouse area, and you're sunbathing and you're picnicking. And I think this is the point where I went, oh yes, the front requires landscaping. Some pipes just to, you know, make everything seem that little bit realistic. A little bit. And some pathing all the way around, because maybe you want to walk around your house. Your Sims can do that, and they can walk in pavement if they wanna. Well, thank you very much for watching, and thank you even more if you listen to my rambles. I will see you in the next Sims or otherwise video. That's right, I do occasionally do non-Sim related stuff. It's shocking, I know, but I like many things. I hope you have a wonderful time.